birthday. It's April 22nd, 2019, and I think I'm 10 days post-op today. I went to have my post-op appointment, and I'm going to update you and let you know how that went. I got in, and Dr. Rimel was like, how was being without opioids and narcotics? And it seemed like she was expecting me to come back with some response of, this was horrendous, I regret it entirely. But I didn't at all. I don't regret it at all. I said that it went great, and I mean, yeah, I experienced some pain, but it was exactly what I thought it was going to be like, and I expressed all of the symptoms that are gone. Like, I really don't have cramps anymore. They come back occasionally for like a second if I sort of get in an uncomfortable position or if I've been standing for too long. Overall, I have a little bit of pain still kind of in my left arm, but she said that's completely normal. But ultimately, my pain is gone, and I really just I have no bleeding. I've only got the mental side of things to really deal with, along with, just actually simply recovering. At this point, my restrictions are staying the same. There's going to be no shift. I explained that I, was worried that I was having a little bit of burning still during certain urination, that I was still urinating frequently, that I felt a little sensitive, but she said these were all normal. I expressed that I was worried I was recovering slowly. She said that she expected me to be at this exact point. I told her how I had walked a couple of times up to 10 minutes, and she thought that was fantastic. She doesn't recommend that I go back to PT or any form of, any form of even external sexual activity, like nothing revolving the core, even my Tai Chi, until the end of week 3, maybe even week 4. And that she would even be delighted if I had a couple more times where I was moving during the day, but moving for less amount of time. So instead of maybe walking 10 minutes once a day, to walking for 1 minute 10 times a day. It's really just about building it slowly. She said this week is all about the Marie Kondo, which made me laugh, quite a good laugh. It's a great time for handcrafts and just basically doing little movements and building up that energy. So I am slowly adding work in and starting to get back to little activity, but I cannot lift more than 10 pounds, and I can't do any lifting at all. So my movement, my exhaustion, everything is exactly on schedule. I feel much better knowing that everything is the way it needs to be, and she doesn't need to see me again, so I don't need to go back to the cancer center. I don't need to have any forms of any scans done. So we're done here. I mean, I have a lot more emotionally to unpack, and over the next few weeks I'll continue to do updates as my restrictions lift, but ultimately at this point it's going to be a lot more about the emotional side of things, the fact that I've started to notice a little bit of atrophy, things like that. We have a lot to talk about, but in terms of the physical aspect of recovery, I'm not going to be talking about that all the time unless there's something new to share. So that's the update for now. I'm so grateful for this experience. Overall, I think through and through, things have gone really well. I haven't had any complications at all. So again, I had my surgery with Dr. Bobby J. Rimel at Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles, California, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have. So